We've got announcers. We've got reprobates. So we've got Sam, John, Mark, and our very famous, eligible Bachelorette, Helen Bowers. And to introduce everybody, we've got Rick Snyder who's going to announce everything you need to know about what's going to happen.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Burnt Store Colony Golden Bachelorette dating game, where men and women hope to meet the person of their dreams. And tonight, we have 3 eligible bachelors who will be trying to win the heart of our beautiful bachelorette, along with a dream date to some fantastic resort, all with the dream of living happily ever after. So I'm going to introduce you to our 3 bachelors this evening. Bachelor number 1 is Sambo Snazzola. Sambo Snazzola hails from Palermo, Italy. Sambo grew up in a tough neighborhood. In fact, they called it Spaghetto. After high school, Sambo attended What's the Matter You? But he had to drop out early. It seems that Sambo could never pass the vocabulary class. Sambo always thought that a bigamist was a heavy fog over Italy. He also believed that an innuendo was an Italian suppository. Never passed the vocabulary test. Sambo spent his formative years as a plumber until he was kicked out of the plumbers union. It seems that Sambo broke into the local police station and stole their toilet. Right now, the cops have nothing to go on. There he is, all the way from Palermo, Italy, Sambo Snazzoli. Bachelor number 2 is a motorcyclist by the name of Robert. I feel a need for speed, Red Knuckles, coming to us all the way from Sturgis, South Dakota. Robert tells us that once he got a motorcycle for his brother. He said it was the best trade he ever made. We asked Robert, what brand of underwear do old bikers wear for those long bike rides? And he said, depends. Robert's last girlfriend, Ruth, went on a motorcycle date with him one time, and unfortunately she fell off, and he rode all the way back to Sturgis rootless. You get what you pay for. Last week was a rough week for Robert. He noticed his gums were shrinking. He found out that he was brushing his teeth with Preparation H. And Robert isn't the best looking biker out there either. Last week he decided to ride his bike without his helmet on and got arrested for mooning. So let's give a warm welcome to Robert. I feel a need for speed. Third bachelor number 3 is a young man by the name of Johnny Outhouse Clamping, coming to us from a little town in West Virginia called the Big Ugly. You'll see why that town got its name. Johnny's quick to remind everybody that the toothbrush was invented in Big Ugly, West Virginia. Had it been invented in any other town, it would have been called a teeth brush. Johnny has his summer teeth with him tonight. Some are here and some are there. Johnny tells us that he met his last girlfriend at his family reunion, but he dropped her 2 years later after finding out they weren't cousins. On a recent trip back to Big Ugly, he stayed in the only hotel in the area. He had to call the front desk one evening to inform them of an issue that was going wrong in his room. And Johnny told the desk clerk, "I got a leak in my sink." The desk clerk said, "Go ahead." So folks, let's hear it for our third bachelorette, Johnny. And now all three of our bachelors will be trying to win a date with our beautiful Golden Bachelorette, who hails from the Birch Store Colony community in beautiful Punta Gorda, Florida. Our bachelorette is a retired school teacher after 57 years in the classroom. She did have her difficulties teaching at times. You see, she was cross-eyed and she couldn't keep her pupils straight. One day somebody broke into her classroom and stole all of her dictionaries. She was at a loss for words. You know, Bachelorette's also very self-conscious. She would refuse to pass gas in public. I guess you could say that she was a private tutor. So let's give a warm, game welcome to our favorite student. Be asking our eligible bachelors 3 questions, and they will do their best to answer them, hoping to impress our bachelorette. So if you're ready, Helen, over there, ask away.
I'm ready.
Amen.
But before I start, I need to tell you that I was married to the most handsome, lovely, fantastic husband for 62 years. So they got a lot to come up to. Now, these are really, really, really important questions. What are the most important qualities you look for in a woman? That's question number 1.
My mama say, look at the legs. You could make sure you could stomp the grapes for the wine. And then you look for the hands, you know, they gotta make the pasta all the time. I'm making sure she has hair under her arm. This is very important. And maybe a little hair in the mustache. That's a good too. That's what my mama said.
Oh, that's
Okay.
quite the answer.
Whatever.
All right, bachelor number 2.
Okay.
Same question for you. What are the most important qualities in a woman?
Cook, clean, oil change, drive the golf cart, go to the package store. Other than that, let's go for a ride.
Poor Helen, it's tough to top that one, Helen. Bachelor number 3. What are the most important qualities to you in a woman?
I want one that we can go and we have. Do you have all your teeth, Ellen?
Last time I checked.
That's it. That's number 1. The second one is, can you hit a spit tune from 10 foot away? The other one is, under the hood. That is where I wanted the most qualities. So, other than that, we will keep the odd house stacked full of newspapers for when it's in need.
Helen, that's a tough one to choose from.
Oh, wow.
Question number 2, Helen.
All right, number 2. What is your idea of a romantic evening?
Could you make it this off? You know, I take you to my mama's house, and she has to look and see what you look like. Because sometimes mama don't like the white women, you know, so we gotta have Italian women. But I gotta tell her that, you know what, mama, she's a good woman because she got a lot of money. So it's very important that you have a lot of money.
Boy, are you in trouble.
Bachelor number 2, what is your idea of a romantic evening?
Helen, we'd be out there, you'll see stars, you'll see the moonlight out there, the fresh sea air, you can feel it blowing through the air, and just knowing, once we get out of McDonald's drive-through line, we'll be on our way.
McDonald's?
Hard to beat that one. But number 3, bachelor number 3, what is your idea of a romantic evening?
Helen, we're going possum hunting. We're going to get roadkill. We'll bring them home, and then we can cook them up for a romantic evening dinner. It'll be good.
With pasta sauce?
Helen, you have one more question to ask these
I
3
do,
eligible
and
bachelors.
if I can get through this. What is your idea of a perfect marriage proposal? This ought to be good.
Perfect marriage proposal. Bachelor number 1.
Well, I like the smell of garlic on the plate. And you know, I don't like the deodorant on the armpits. That's not good. Then you come to my house and then I show you my mama, and then she tell you if you're good or not for me.
All right, bachelor number 2. What is your idea of the perfect marriage proposal?
Oh, Helen, I would just turn around and you'd be sitting at an elegant place and I would drop down on one knee and you'd see that big old diamond and do me a favor, call someone to help me get back up.
All right, and bachelor number 3, what is your idea of the perfect marriage proposal?
Ellen, I think if we was out digging worms so we could go fishing, you know, and we're already down on our knees, so I could just propose to you right then. And that would be a really cool deal to get you to marry me. We're already going to drown.
You know, Helen, you've had 3 interesting bachelors. Now it's time for you to choose. Is it bachelor number 1, a bachelor number 2, or bachelor number 3?
Oh my goodness. You know what, that's really weird. I don't like any of them. What am I gonna do? Oh, but I do like to go fishing. Maybe.
So is it bachelor?
I think it's number 3.
Yeah, bachelor number 3. All right.
All right, give him a big hand. It's Shane, John, and Mark.
Don't cut our act short, brother. We're done. We're not done. We gotta meet.
Oh,
She has to meet
right.
the remaining, the bachelors that she didn't choose. Number 1, bachelor number 1, from Palermo, Italy, Sambo Snazzola. And he didn't also choose bachelor number 2, a motorcyclist by the name of Robert. I feel a need for speed, red knuckles. But the one you did choose, bachelor number 3.
Sorry.
Bachelor number 3, Johnny Outhouse Clamping. So Johnny, and let's talk about what you're going to be going on a fantastic trip. We have some fantastic prizes.
Yeah, we got the worms.
So you ready to hear about your dream date together, you two? Here we go. First of all, you both will be receiving a senior speed dating starter kit. Includes a pair of oversized reading glasses, a handcrafted walking cane, a new set of dentures, and a year's supply of wrinkle cream. And finally, don't settle on that now. Get plenty of rest because you're going to need it when you go away on your 7-day, 1-night trip. All expenses paid to beautiful Matlas Shea. We're going to gift card to Great Ice Cream shop so you can share a delicious ice cream sundae. sundae with 2 spoons. And then you'll stroll around all the beautiful, quaint shops there while getting to know each other. And then you're off to your private guided kayak tour to see the manatees. We figure you could do this every single day since you probably forget what you did the day before. So each day will be a brand new experience. So let's give a warm dating game round of applause.